Shalom and welcome back to Karen Biavna. This week we have a double header or triple header, Parshas Vayakhel Pkudei and Parshas HaChodesh. We bench Rosh Chodesh Nisan that will take place this week. I'd like to begin with some aspect of the mitzvah of Kiddush HaChodesh. This will lead us to the Parsha, and then we'll see this will take us back to some other aspect of the mitzvah of a Chodesh Hazeh Lechem. The Torah writes in Siman Taf Yud Zayin, in the name of his brother Rav Yehuda, that Rosh Chodesh is meant to be a moed, but this moed was taken away from men when we sinned with the egel and was given to women. What is the connection between that which women didn't sin in the egel and the moed of Rosh Chodesh? So Rabbi Yitzchak Tursky from Nevei Daniel explained in the name of Ri Ibn Shuib, a Talmud of the Rashba, that pshat is the following. The Chet of the Egel was based on the impression that the Jewish people had that Moshe Rabbeinu had died. They figured that Moshe Rabbeinu died, no future. The women, on the other hand, realized that as long as God is still alive, and of course will always be there, we have no reason to despair. Moshe Rabbeinu might have died, but there's still going to be a future. Therefore, they were given the mitzvah of Rosh Chodesh. The Jewish people, after all, counts to the Yarech, to the Levana. The Levana seems to disappear before Rosh Chodesh, but we understand that it will come back. So Rosh Chodesh is associated with the idea that even if now things are depressing, things are difficult, but we know there's going to be a future. This optimism and belief in the future of the Jewish people is something which is also found in the Parsha. After all, the donations towards the Kior were made by the women that gave the mirrors that were used to entice their husbands, to encourage their husbands to have children in Mitzrayim. Perhaps the husbands felt no reason to have children that will be born into such a difficult situation. But the women understood that there's going to be a redemption, that things are going to get better. So also in the Parsha we have this healthy optimism on the part of the women. Part of the basis of this optimism is related to the concept of a Chodesh Hazeh Lechem. After all, included in this mitzvah Chodesh Hazeh Lechem is not only the mitzvah of Kiddush HaChodesh, but also the mitzvah that we have of counting the months from Nisan. The Umos HaOlam, their count is from Tishrei, the Jewish people count from Nisan. The Netziv explains that Tishrei is associated, the count from Tishrei is associated with the Teva. But the Jewish people, we count from Nisan. Nisan symbolizes the world of Nisim. The Jewish people believe in miracles. As, if I'm not mistaken, Ben Gurion said, a Jew that doesn't believe in miracles is not realistic. We understand that the Jewish people, our Hanhaga is Lamala Me'ateva. This belief that even if now there are all sorts of issues that we need to deal with in Eretz Yisrael, in Chutz La'aretz, something which might cause us to despair, but we understand that B'Nisan Niga'alu, and perhaps B'Nisan, this Nisan, Asidim Niga'al. No reason for despair. Shabbat Shalom and Chodesh Tov.